Hello and welcome back to the farm. Right, so today hopefully Vernon is going to be coming around anytime soon and we're going to get this cedar fixed. And what I have decided to do, however, is I'm going to go and lease one out from the dealership if they've got one in stock. Hopefully they've got one in the dealership. If they have, we're going to take it and we're just going to get the barley in the ground. It's really important that we do that now. So I think, yeah, just if he fixes it, then bonus, you know, we can put it away for next year. But I think the problem was we've left it quite a long time. It's obviously had a problem. It's kind of just got worse. So I can't fix it. I just really hope that Vernon can. If he does, like I said, it's a bonus. But if not, we lease one out and then we can get the crop in the ground. I think I can see his truck now, speaking of, which is pretty good. He's actually 9 minutes early. So good on Vernon. I think we should also talk about last night. So going onto that man's land from Vernon's advice of seeing a yellow truck there was pretty crazy. I didn't see anything. Obviously, I was kind of skeptical at first, but yeah, I mean, there was nothing there. We didn't see anything, so I'm glad we didn't, you know, get in any trouble. We got away quickly, but we shouldn't have done that. It was pretty naughty, but we'll be fine. Right, so I'm just going to quickly speak to Vernon. We'll set him up. Hopefully he can fix it. And then we're going to go up to the dealership and obviously lease out a cedar, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Morning, Vernon. Thanks for coming up. Very early for me, this is. Very early. I'm guessing that's the piece of kit you need fixing. Yeah, this is it. Like I said, I've been trying. Got no joy. Fingers crossed you can do something. It's not as urgent as I thought it was. I'm going to go up to the dealership and hopefully lease out a cedar so I can start with the field work. But if you fix it, then bonus. And like I said, I'll pay you for it. So just probably give me a fair price and we'll come up with something at the end if you get it fixed. Anyway, I'm going to shoot, so I'll leave you to it. There's some tools in the shed. You've probably got your own in the truck, but if you need any more, there's some in the shed. And I'll leave you to it. Righto. See you in a bit. See you, mate. Right, so we'll leave Vernon to that. He can crack on with that. I'm quite confident that he can fix it. He's pretty good at fixing things. I mean, if he can't fix it, then I doubt anyone can. So, fingers crossed. Right, so I think it's actually probably the better idea to take the Ursus up, just because we don't know what they've got in stock. They might have a massive one that this is the only option for us to lease. So we should probably take our most powerful tractor to get it back and obviously use it. They might have a small one and then it'll look a bit weird, but it's probably better to take more power than not enough. There we go. So I've sorted out the cows. They're all fed. Given them another hay bale. Cleaned them out. Also fed the chickens. Milk wise, we've got about 4,000 litres, so we should probably take that up at some point. Sell that off. I think I checked the price this morning. It was about 71 pence per litre, so it's gone down a little bit, but not quite as much as it did the night before. It went down quite a bit then. So we could sell some of that and get some money. I don't know how much it's going to cost to lease this equipment out. It really just depends on what we lease out. But hopefully it's not going to be too much. I mean, you know, I really don't want to be spending a lot of money doing this because we're already running low. I got paid as well with Roman, so he gave me that 250 quid for cleaning out his tractors, washing them all down. Actually went pretty late. I think I got it about something like, you know, 11 o'clock. I was sitting watching TV on the sofa. Couldn't stop thinking about going up to that farmyard, if you call it a farmyard, whatever it was. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that, in all fairness. But I couldn't have rang the police, and I'm glad I didn't now, because it would have been a waste of their time. And really, we didn't do any damage, we didn't do any harm. We just, you know, just walked through the woods in a way and just stumbled across his or hers house or shack. So I think we won't get in any too trouble. I just can't believe he shot a gun. Whoever did it, someone shot a gun. I don't know if they shot it in the air to scare me. I don't know if they shot it at me. But I was definitely not hurt by anything, so yeah, mental. It was obviously a warning to stay off his land, which also makes me think, why are they trying to warn me to stay off his land? I know it's trespassing, but really a gun? It's a bit extreme. Right, so let's go speak to the guy in here. Usually a really friendly guy, gives a fair price, so you can ask him. Hopefully he's got some options in stock. Right, so I've leased out a cedar. It's the only one they had in stock. They did have, you know, some options to buy, but there was the only one that they could use, that I could use to lease out. So it cost me £850. The only problem is that they need to set up. It was actually leased out not long ago by another farmer, so they're just going to have to set up. They've asked me to come back within half an hour and they should have it all ready for me. So what I'm going to quickly do, I think this is a good time, is I'm going to just pop to Earl's and see how he's keeping. Maybe speak to him about what he wants me to do on the field, if he's still interested in doing that. I haven't heard anything of him, so it's making me think that maybe he isn't as interested as what he was when we did the corn, and maybe he's had a change of heart. But we'll find out anyway when we get there. Hopefully he gives us the option of doing it again. I think it was beneficial for me and for him, in all fairness. I obviously earned quite a bit of money from it, and he did the same. So I mean, I know I put the hard work in, so I probably had more money in my back pocket by the end of, you know, covering all the costs he did for leasing. But then again, I did the work, so I think it was just. Oh, it looks like I've had a text off Roman saying, can I give him a call? He's got some work for me. Right, well, we're going to have to give him a call then. That sounds really promising. We could do with the money right now. I knew washing out them tractors would give me a good chance of getting some work. I wonder what it is. Well, everything looks the same. Haven't sold anything, I don't think. Wow, that's a nice tractor. That's the one I saw through the window when I was cleaning up around his yard. Look at that. It's really impressive, that is. Very nice. He's obviously still got that. He must have been out this morning. So at least we know he's alright if he's looking after his tractors. I mean, that's when I'd start getting worried. If he wasn't looking after his tractors, then we know something's wrong. So let's just knock on and see how he's getting on. Morning, Earl. Long time no see. How are you getting on? I'm really good, Scroft. Keeping myself busy, working on my tractors. So I've popped round just to see what you want to do about the field. I haven't heard anything off yet. I know we spoke when I did the corn and I said if you're still interested we could do it again maybe this year. And I know it's getting to the later spring, so I'm thinking depending on what you want to plant we should probably do that soon. I can, you know, I'm open to doing it if you want to do the same kind of thing. You've gone and read my mind there, Scroft. I was about to probably pop round or give you a call and check if you were still interested yourself. Because I hadn't heard anything from you, I thought maybe you were too busy. But I've been thinking, maybe I want to grow some sunflowers. I think that'd be a good crop. I've heard that we're going to have a nice summer this time, so I think some sunflowers would look really good in that field. How'd you fancy it? Do you want to do the work again? We'll split the price at the end, and I'll lease out the equipment. Brilliant, Earl. Honestly, that's ideal. It did me a lot of favours doing that work, and it's a perfect idea. I'm happy to do all the work for you, not a problem. You lease out the equipment, drop me a text or even give me a phone call, whatever you want to do. Let me know when it's here and I'll start as soon as. We should probably try and get it in the ground as soon as, so maybe I'll spend a whole day, depending on what I've got going on, and I'll focus entirely on getting this field sorted out, because probably needs cultivating, probably needs spreading, herbicide, fertilising, everything. It really will need a lot of work for that, but I'm happy to do it for you. So just give me a shout as soon as the equipment's here and I'll crack on with it. Okay, not a problem. Thanks for popping by, it's good to see you. Yeah, same, it's good to see you, Earl. Right, I'm gonna go. Gotta go back to the dealership. I'm trying to lease out a cedar, mine's broke down. See you in a bit. Right, so that's worked out. It's been a good day so far. Vernon showed up early, which I'll be honest, I didn't expect, because I know he don't like being up early. Earl's up for doing some field work with me, sharing the profits again, which is great news. And it looks like we've also got a bit of work with Roman, so hopefully we'll be getting some money soon. It's kind of all falling into place. This field definitely needs some work. It probably needs cultivating at least. We'll have to look at this, because we did corn, we might have to look to see what the ground's like. It might even need ploughing. There's quite a few weeds popped up in between, so we're going to need to spread some herbicide on it as well. So it's going to be quite a lot of work there. But it's definitely going to be worth it because we got quite a big payday last time on the corn, so I expect the sunflowers to give us a nice payday. Right, so let's get back to the dealership and go see if it's all ready for me to pick up. So I'm just going to quickly give Roman a call, see what he's got in mind, and see if it's something we can crack on with as soon as possible. Right, so I've just got off the phone with Roman. It's actually a really interesting offer, but it seems like a lot of work. They're planning on planting canola in the south side of the field, so the south side of the field facing the road. He wants me to do the cultivating and the planting on that side. He's got a combi, so it'll cultivate and plant at the same time. And he's asked me to come up today, of all days, plant in the canola. He's got all the equipment, all the fertiliser, all the seeds, and he's going to pay me £8,500 if I do the whole south side. So I've told him that obviously I'm planting the barley today, and I've told him that I'll quite happily do it, but I might have to work through the night. So we're going to be farming non-stop. It's the only thing we can do, and we can't turn down £8,500. He's happy with that. He says he doesn't mind if I come up a bit later, if I get my field work done, as long as I don't leave until I've done the job. And I said that's fully understandable, and I'm up for it. So we're going to get back, we're going to get these seeds in, I'm going to get our ground set up. Hopefully Vernon will be alright. We can either leave him to it if he's still working on it, or if he can't fix it, he'll let us know, I'm sure. And then we'll go straight up to Roman's. And also I'm pretty excited to say that he's going to let me drive the Massey, because my tractor is just not powerful enough for the piece of kit that he's got. So the Massey is a fair piece of kit. It really is. And he's also told me he's got a new Massey. I'm guessing because it's stolen, but it's only a small one with a front loader on, so we're going to probably use that as well. So I actually can't wait. It's going to be really interesting, a bit different to do a big field with some bigger equipment. Right, so let's quickly just speak to him. He's going to be thinking I'm weird just standing here. Right, that was a quick chat. He's told me it's ready. It's been moved outside, out the back. And they should have just put it here. Right, so there you go. It's a 4 metre spread. That's what he's told me. 4 metre spread cedar. In really good condition. It's been cleaned out just. We've checked everything over. Because we don't want any contamination from the previous farm. Obviously with the seeds he put in and everything like that, so glad they cleaned it out. So we really need to just now hook up to it, get it back to the farm. And the good thing about this, it can hold fertiliser and it can hold seeds, so we can do 2 in 1. We can start fertilising at the same time, which I think is obviously a bonus. So for 850 quid, obviously a lot of money, but for what we're getting, I actually think it's not too bad. So there we go. Sits just nicely. I think we brought the right tractor anyway. Right, so we'll park it up here and drop it, because we're obviously going to need these barley seeds, some fertiliser around this side here. We can stick that in it. Let's just go check on Vern and see how he's getting on. Hopefully he's doing alright. I want to hear good news. I don't want to hear any bad news, but if it is, at the end of the day, we've got a year to figure out a solution. Because seeders aren't cheap. We still need a feed mixer. We still need a muck spreader. So, yeah, we definitely need a manure spreader. I mean, we've got a slurry spreader, like I said, but we're building up on manure, and there's quite a lot of slurry in the tanks as well. So this grass, I know it's getting close to the time that I pretty much need to spread some slurry on it, or else I'm going to miss my chance. We're going to leave it too close to when we're doing some bales, and we don't want to get some slurry in the bales as we wrap them. That would not be nice. Oh, it looks like you finished then, Vernon. I'm guessing you fixed it. Nope, skip it. You got no chance. Pile of junk. No chance of fixing that. I can't perform miracles. Oh, okay, fair dues. I mean, I'll be honest, I did think it's had its day, so yeah, I'll have to just put it somewhere out of the way, and then, because I'm not going to be able to sell that. No one's going to want it if it can't be fixed. But thanks for coming up, and thanks for trying. How much do I owe you then? It don't matter, Scroft. If I don't fix it, I don't get paid. Oh, that's fair of you, Vernon. Thanks a lot, mate. Hey, let me just tell you, I went up to the woods yesterday where you told me to go. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I had a look around, couldn't see a yellow truck at all. But as I was coming out, I mean, I tried to be discreet. Someone fired a shotgun in the air. It sounded like a shotgun anyway. Can you believe that? Well, I tell you now, I know what I saw, and I definitely saw a yellow truck. And also, one of the farmers I sometimes get equipment off to fix up and sell said that someone pretty much with a yellow truck was trying to sell him a tractor. So you do the math. Anyway, I'm off. Well, that is interesting. But, yeah. Well, I didn't see anything, so... Oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for coming. See you in a bit, Vernon. Well, I do appreciate his help, definitely. He's tried to fix it. But it looks like we've just got a pile of junk now on the farm. We're going to have to find somewhere to put it. Somewhere out of the way. Well, I guess that probably means we're a real farm now if we've got some junk on it. But yeah, I appreciate his help. At least he tried. Such a shame though. But it is old. But we're going to have to come up with something. We're going to have to find a solution for next year. Right, so we've sorted that out. It's all full. But the one thing I've noticed, which I'm not pretty happy with, is the guy at the dealership told me that holds fertiliser. I checked everywhere and it doesn't look like it does, so maybe he's given me the wrong model or maybe he got confused. But either way, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to use any fertiliser at the same time. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we've got what we needed, which was a seeder that can do the job. Right, so put a front weight on because it's probably a better idea. I'm gonna have to get used to this seeder as well because I've never used it before. I'm not accustomed to it, so I need to make sure I've got all the controls right, set the RPM right. You know, we don't want to go too fast, we don't want to go too slow. So we really need to make sure we do this right. It does feel quite heavy on the back. Alright, so let's lower that down. Have a look. Everything's set down, I've unfolded it. We should be alright, ready to go. There's only one way to find out. So let's just give it a quick go. There we go, the revs are set. Turned her on. We'll go slow and then we'll stop and we'll just make sure it's all good. Got a bit of pull on it. It's giving a bit of feedback, I'll tell you that now. Right, so let's have a quick check, see if everything's alright. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely got some pull. It's probably maxing out this tractor's capacity, so we're going to have to drop the speed down and go quite slow, but it looks alright so far. Thinking maybe using the bridge markers might be a good idea. We'll have a look. We'll definitely have a look, see what it's like. Right, so what I'm going to do, as always, is I'm going to speed this up, throw up the drone, do a nice little time lapse.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's flow for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go.
So I'm really having no luck at the moment. This cedar is just not playing ball at all. Maximum speed's 4 miles an hour. I'm just really struggling. Sometimes it's like drifting, moving over. I'm thinking, am I doing anything wrong? But I think it's just the wrong type of cedar for my tractor. I know it's got 180 brake horsepower requirement. This is 190. Maybe it's maxing out. Maybe I'm losing performance. So I'm going to have to go and speak to the dealership, see if I can get something else. I really am. But we're getting no luck with this barley at all. Not the best of times, really. So I'm probably going to empty it out because we can't use it. It's going to take absolutely hours to do this, and we need to go up to Romans and start doing that. I mean, that cedar he's got, I could use that, but I mean, he's probably not going to let us use that, but no. I mean, that was just a dream. But yeah, I'm going to go ring the dealership now, see if they can do absolutely anything, even if it's smaller, because I think that's what we're after. But they did say they didn't have anything else in, but maybe, because they did recommend that this would work on my tractor, maybe they're going to have to do something because I've paid for it. So all I'll do is I'll speak to them and I'll let you know. I really have got a pretty good dealership. So obviously I mentioned to him that 1, it doesn't work with my tractor. 2, I mentioned that they told me that it had fertilizer, it could hold fertilizer, but obviously it didn't. And I told him that I can't even use it. It's just sliding around. I think my tractor, you know, I basically needed a more powerful tractor, but also it's the wrong, it's the wrong cedar that they pretty much told me they had. So obviously they were apologetic, told me, that they come down as soon as possible with a brand new one that is actually not meant to be leased out. It's supposed to be sold, but they're going to let me use it as long as I clean it off, and also if I send it back, it's got to be in pretty much perfect condition, so we need to make sure we clean it out properly. So they dropped it off, about an hour and 45 minutes it took them to do it all. They took the other one back. I emptied the seeds out, I've put some seeds in. I've also took what was remaining on the pallet all the way up to the top of the field just in case I need it there. And it's got fertiliser in as well, so yeah, just quickly hop up here, you can see we actually got some fertiliser in. So it's going to look a bit strange because the field itself is technically semi-fertilised. This tractor's gone really dirty. So the only problem I've got now is it's 5 to 2. I did want to sell some milk, probably not going to get a chance to do that now, and also we really need to get up to Romans, so we're going to try and do as much as we can, and then probably about half through we're just going to have to go up and finish it off another day, because £8,500 we're not missing up on the chance to do that. I think it's got a small spread, so we're going to have to make sure we don't miss any bits. Hopefully, well, it's already better, it's already a lot better. Definitely, look at that, perfect. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the drone up and we'll get a second aerial shot and a time lapse. Right, so I think that's about as much as I can do today. We're going to go over too much. I'll be honest, out of the 3 seed drills that I've obviously had, so the first one was broke, and then the first one from the dealership, and now this one, the best one I've had is mine. That one over there. But this one I'm so not used to it, I just keep missing bits. And obviously first one, well, first one for the dealership, that was pretty useless, put it that way. Right, so I'm going to leave that there. I've run out of barley seeds, I've got a few more up there. We're probably going to have to do all the field work at Romans, and then we're going to have to get some barley seeds and carry on with the field work here. I've got enough probably to carry on with that field on the pallet up there, but after that I'm going to need some more. So yeah, not too good at the moment for getting this crop in the ground. We just had a bit of bad luck, but it just means that after this it pretty much can only go right after that. Right, so this field to the left of me, that's the south side. That's the field we got to do. It's massive. Absolutely massive. So this is going to be a job and a half. But I'm sure we can do it. Right, so we'll head up to him. Hopefully he's in the house. We can crack on with it as soon as possible. Hopefully he's not too angry. I mean, R3 is a bit late. Hi Roman, sorry I'm late. I've had a nightmare with the barley. I'm on my 3rd seeder. Still not got it in the ground. I'm about getting close to halfway, so I've had some bad luck. But I'm here now, and I can get on with the work. I didn't think you were going to turn up, to be honest. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I really need to get this canola in the ground. So, here's the keys for the smaller Massey with the front loader. And here's the keys to the bigger Massey that you're going to be doing the work on. Go set yourself up. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Okay, I'll get straight to it, Roman. See you in a bit. Right. So we need to basically now do this really well to impress Roman. Because if we do, this is a big farm, there's some big fields, which means we can earn some big money. So this is our one chance to impress. So he's told me where the drill is. He's also told me that in this shed in here are the 2 Masseys, which I can see right in front of me. So we're probably going to need the front loader, and we're going to need to get some fertiliser off. Going to need to get some seeds off, it says. So let's just find where they are. Well, I can see some seeds. Wow. So there you can all the seeds. This is fertiliser. Got a lot of fertiliser. He obviously needs it. Right, so he's told me the drill's next to the trailer, which will be that. So we're going to be using that big thing on the Massey. So, I mean, if we had that in our field, we'd be done by now. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to do, because I really need to crack on instead of filming, I'm going to get the tractor, the seeder all set up, get in the field, and I'll cut back in then. Alright, so I guess we'll start here. It's a good place as any. Look at that, look at it. It's like a bird. But there's no need for cultivating beforehand with this. And there we go. And this thing pulls it easy. It's really impressive. Really impressive. Right, so what I'll do while I get the chance, before it goes dark, is I'll throw the drone up and we can get some nice aerial shots. Tired now. Just 1 in the morning. Finally finished the field. The big field, that is. Big field. I'll sleep well tonight. Right, so the best thing is just to part this up. I'm not going to knock on his house. I'll put the keys through his letterbox and we'll head back, and hopefully I'll wake up with £8,500. I'm definitely going to go straight to sleep when I get home. Right, so let's just put this through his letterbox. There we go. Both keys. Been a long day, it really has. There's a lot of work gone on. I haven't had the best of luck with seeders, but you can tell the difference in equipment when I came up here. Yes, it was a massive field, yes, it was a big job, and yes, it took a long time, but that equipment made it so much easier. It really did. Right, we're finally home. Long day. What a long day. What a long day. I don't even think I'll grab something to eat. I think I'll just get straight in, get in bed, because I know I've got to get up early. And it all continues again tomorrow with the barley. Right, so I'm going to leave the video there. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.